there by goalkeeper Pelayo. Barca Torres with the poisonous shot from deep. Foreman to captain the Breezy. Altitude, playing a possession game here tonight. From me to you, from you to me, keeping possession, keeping the ball away from the police team, dominating possession. Fitzgibbons back to René Leslie. René Leslie, ball into the area. Offensive player, but defensive header. Counter attack by Benke. Benke's formation leads you to think that they're playing here tonight for a draw. They're playing with very few players up in the attacking area. So they're playing a defensive game, hoping to recover the ball in the midfield and counter attack and maybe get a counter attack goal against this altitude team, which has only lost one game for this entire season. Altitude, especially here at home, is a very, very, very worthy opponent. Corner kick here for the Benke Police United. Benke only has 4 people in the area, cleared there by Andres Orozco. Hard tackle in the midfield there. Foul called by referee. Clayton Fitzgibbon fouled by the Benke United player. As Altitude stretches this one wide, Aldin Foreman puts it on the carpet to René Leslie. René Leslie dispossessed there by number 20, Peter Jones Jr. Torres to Torres. You might hear that name, Torres, frequently here tonight because you have 4 Torres brothers on the field. Ashley Torres in defense, Luis Barca Torres cousins. Sorry, it's not 4 brothers, 3 brothers and a cousin. Luis Barca Torres in the midfield, Ashton Torres in the forward, and Delon Torres also in the midfield. Foul kick here for the altitude team from the southern side of the field. As we see altitude amass 6 players in the box, trying to get ahead, trying to open the score count here in this game here tonight. As the referee cautions players to stop holding, let the game play. Free flow football. That's what the referee is advocating here tonight. Center, low center, ricochets off the Benke defense. Corner kick in favor of Altitude FC. Altitude with 6 players in the box, trying to latch on to the end of this one. Punched out there by goalkeeper Pelayo. Counter attack opportunity here for Benke. René Leslie. Sombrerito. Referee says, play on. René Leslie looking for a foul. As the Benke team protests vehemently against that foul called there by the referee. René Leslie sold that one perfectly. There was contact, but there was not significant contact. But the referee listened to the noise in the market and did not check his change. So foul in favor of Altitude. Luis Barca Torres in back behind this one, getting ready to put this one in play. Again, Altitude loading up the box, trying to open the score here tonight in front of their home fans on this cloudy night in the majestic Michael Ashcroft Stadium in the banana capital Independence Stann Creek District. Center there by Torres. Head there, head there, Ghana in favor of Altitude FC. As we are here live, coming to you in your living room in living color, courtesy of PGTV. Rene Leslie in charge of putting this one in play, trying to get Altitude on the scoreboard. Low center. Clayton Fitzgibbon trying that deep shot, but that one goes wide and high into the adjoining neighborhood here in Independence. Benke Police FC plays it from the back, trying to play out smartly, but the lack of attacking punch for Benke FC makes it difficult. They have one attacker against four defenders. That's not a recipe for free flowing football. Nevertheless, they get a corner kick after that possession. They put three attackers in the box, five attackers in the box for this corner kick. Let's see if Benke FC can get on the scoreboard to open the tally here tonight. Andres Orozco takes that one, controls it, creates a counter attack. Let's see what Andres Orozco does. That's Orozco. Shifts it out to Makin on the wing all by his awesome. Makin fakes, dances, does not get anywhere on that one. Makin recovers, it picks up the pieces. Makin fakes his opponent and creates a corner kick out of nothing. Out of nothing at all. Corner kick here for Altitude FC. In charge of this corner kick, Luis Barca Torres, one of the most deadly right foot kickers here in Belize, in the history of football in Belize. Torres lays a kick across the box, headed there by Torres, just a little wide. As goalkeeper Pelaya was caught off his line, but Ashley Torres could not find the target on that one. Goal kick for Benke FC. As we're in the 23rd minute of this first half. Benke playing from the back. Goes long with that kick. Aldin Foreman tries to find Barca Torres. Intercepted there. By number 15, Adaya. Gideon Aliala. Debriz Torres. Finds Rene Torres. Rene Leslie. Goes long to Foreman. Foreman puts his body, imposes his will, loses it, picks it up, loses it, picks it up again. Goes to the ground. Referee says, play on. No foul. Benke trying to mount a counter attack of this one. Broken up there by Delon Torres. Pressuring. Benke tries to go along there. Intercepted by Makin. Benke has to put the ball on the carpet, settle the game, try to play possession football, trying to get some numbers in attack because they have a lone wolf out in front. And so far, they have not been able to connect with that lone wolf. Rene Torres tries to string the needle, intercepted there. Makin picks that one up, drops it after Orozco. Orozco finds Makin is set down. Broken up there by Romero. Corner kick in favor of Altitude. Altitude applying a serious level of pressure here tonight, trying to open the tally here. But Benke's defense has been stiff, has been stern, has been resilient. And the Altitude FC has not been able to penetrate this offense thus far, this defense thus far. Corner kick in favor of Altitude. as we enter the 25th minute of this first half. Corner by Torres. Goalkeeper comes out. Goalkeeper is protesting to the ref, but the ref says, this is football. This is not Jackson ball. You got to play the ball. Intercepted there by Makin beats one, finds Ashley Tocha Torres as he goes back to his keeper, trying to get his team back in formation. Settles it, creates some calm, goes back to goalkeeper Palomino, showing strong, positive footwork. Swings it out wide to Barrias finds Roscoe chests it down to Fitzgibbons. Fitzgibbons on the attack. Broken up there. Just as Altitude was trying to get some positive momentum, the Benke team shows their defensive stoutness, breaking that one up. Fitzgibbon, Pogba, as he is known locally, tries to find Ashton Torres. Ashton Torres holding his face, faking it a little bit. As they say, fake it till you make it. That one is broken up and put out of bounds, throwing in favor of Altitude FC. Center, Pogba with a diving header. That one is off the mark. Goal kick in favor of Benke Police United. As this game has settled down and we start to get a little drizzle here, showers of blessing in the banana capital, which has been bone dry for the past few weeks. So this rain might not be conducive to football, but the farmers are counting their blessings. Long goal kick there, intercepted by Delon Torres. Orozco spins that one wide to Makin. Makin goes back to Alan Barrias. Alan Barrias goes out wide as Altitude tried to maintain possession. Broken up there by the Benke Police United. Push in the back there by Santiago Makin. That's a no-no in football, folks. Foul. As the referee tries to cool down the temperature in terms of the tackling that's happening out here. Speaking to Makin, giving him a word of caution. So you know, the next time Makin commits a foul of that nature, it's going to be a yellow card because the referee has already given him a verbal warning. That's the way it is. Free kick in favor of Benke. This one is going long to the box. Ball floated into the edge of the 18-yard box. Palomino collects that one. Cool, calm, and collected. Palomino plays that one quick. Rene Leslie turns on the afterburners, catches up to that one. Finds Barca Torres. Barca Torres tries to find his cousin, Ashton Torres. That one is intercepted. Out wide to Orozco finds Barrias takes some time. He has all the time in the world. Goes over to Ashley Torres. Ashley Torres to Aldin Foreman. Tries to find Rene Leslie. Back at Torres. Fish. Just wide off the uprights. Luis Barca Torres, the man with one of the most educated right foot in this Belizean football scene. So you don't want to give him a lot of space to get our shots because if he gets time, if he gets space, the chances are that shot is going to be on target and it's going to force your goalkeeper into a desperation save or worst case scenario, a goal. So the Benke Police FC has to really be cautious with giving Luis Barca Torres that level of time, that level of space to get shots off. Foul near the half line mark for Police FC. Humberto Mateos, number 5, in charge of getting this one back in play for us here. As we enter the 38th minute of this first half. 0-0 ball game here, the majestic Michael Ashcroft Stadium. Mateos puts that one into traffic, intercepted there by Delon Torres. Foreman with a heavy touch. This might cost them. Thankfully, goalkeeper Oscar Palomino off his line quickly snatches that one off the foot of the Benke United forward. Outlets that one to Alden Foreman. Alden Foreman to Rene Leslie. Rene Leslie, one of the quickest football players in this league, one of the players with the best dribbles in this league. But he is dispossessed there by number 15, Yedier Ayala. Rene Leslie, for his troubles, gets a yellow card. This is one of the instances where when Leslie controlled that ball, should have gotten off that ball a little bit earlier. He was a bit gluttonous with the ball, trying to dribble around Ayala. Ayala showed him that not here, not tonight, Mr. Leslie. Gotta have some respect for me when you come into my zone. Direct kick here for Benke. Number 16, Randy Chavaria behind this one. Positioning as if he's going to go direct to goal. As we see goalkeeper Palomino not taking any chances, putting 4 men in the wall. Because he knows within this distance, this is a shot within a range that can be put on goal. Ayala, number 16 Chavaria, and number 10, Tovar behind this one, as Tovar leaves this one to the expert. Leave it to the expert. Chavaria behind this one, positioning for our left foot shot direct to goal. As we see goalkeeper Palomino taking the second post. Ayala puts that one to the second post, just high, just wide. He did not get that one above the barrier and down back on the frame in time. Altitude, controlling possession. That one is lost. Recovered in the midfield here by Benke Police. Benke building up confidence, playing a little bit more positive football, trying to string that one through, broken up. Ashton Torres trying to combine with Fitzgibbons, intercepted there. Delon Torres takes that one over, gets it over to Luis Barca Torres. Barca Torres calms this one down, pushes it wide to Foreman. That one is broken up. Takes a bad hop. Corner kick is ruled there by the linesman from the opposing side of the field. Corner kick in favor of Altitude FC. Luis Barca Torres in charge of executing this corner, putting this one in play, trying to put one on the spot and get one of his teammates on the positive end of this corner kick to open the scoring tally here tonight. Altitude, the 6 men in the box. Corner kick. Barca Torres overshoots all his teammates on that one. That one was a bit poorly executed by the standards of Luis Barca Torres, of course. Barca Torres is one of the men with an educated right foot. Normally he puts that one on the head of someone, but that one was overshot by a mile. Goal kick for Police, Benke Police. We're 34 minutes deep into this first half. Miscommunication there between goalkeeper Pelayo and his defensive line. Corner kick in favor of Altitude FC. What seemed to be a simple ball there, the goalkeeper failed to communicate with his defender. His defender thought the goalkeeper was going to get that. And last minute, To prevent any complications, the defender played that one wide. René Leslie in charge of this corner kick. Altitude is 5 men in the box. Trying to latch on to the end of this one. René Leslie, low scorching header, center there, broken up by Benke. Benke tries to play out of the box. Broken up there by Altitude. Goes wide to Makin. Makin steps over, fakes. Makin gets himself into a world of trouble there, trying to rescue the situation. Throwing in favor of Benke Police. Police United so far this tonight has set out a really defensive formation. They've not loaded the offensive side of the ball with numbers. They've been playing a rather counter-attacking style of football, trying to hold the fort, trying to recover the ball in the midfield and counter-attack with the hopes of getting a goal after that counter-attack. So far, it has been successful as we're in the 36 minutes of the game with the home-standing Altitude FC unable to break through, unable to get that initial goal despite the pressure they've been applying. Free kick here in favor of Benke almost at the midfield hash line. 37 minutes in the first half. In what has been a nip and tuck battle. None of the teams able to get on the scoreboard thus far. Benke goes high, Palomino collects that one easily. Goes to Foreman quickly, trying to play out of the back. Foreman made a mistake, gets that one back. Finds Luis Torres. Tussling, 11 against 11. Luis Torres against Ledesma. That one, Andres Orozco finds Makin streaking to the end line. Trying to save that one. Brings it back into control. Makin wisely creates a corner kick in favor of Altitude FC. This is Altitude's 5th corner of the first half. Thus far, they have not been able to capitalize on any of these corner kicks. Let's see if this one makes a difference in the game. Altitude is 6 men in the box. Corner! By Ashley Torres. He was unable to put that one on target. Ashley Torres, the ageless wonder, showing his athletic prowess, but was not able to get that one on target. Goal kick in favor of Police United. Heavy challenge there in the midfield. As we see referee dipping into his pocket and giving Ashley Torres a yellow on that one, which is a bit rare because it was a 50-50 ball, a strong football play between Ashley Torres and the attacker, but the referee thought Ashley Torres entered that tackle with malintent and gave that cautionary yellow to get things under control, to prevent things from getting out of order and keeping the play less physical in this one. Benke chip there over the top of the goal as goalkeeper Palomino watches that one sail high over his goal. Thus far, goalkeeper Palomino has had an easy time here tonight. Not much threat to his goal. As in the old days, as they would say, the goalkeeper needs a newspaper because he has nothing to do at the back there. Altitude trying to counter attack. Broken up there. Benke, showing that defensive fortitude in the midfield, winning all the battles in the midfield. Benke trying to transition here into offense. Double team there in the corner. Makin. Watching that one intently. Referee says, play on, no foul. Fitzgibbons, hard challenge in the midfield here by Fitzgibbons. Goalkeeper Palomino collects that one calmly. Goes long, goes quickly. Picks out Ashton Torres. Ashton Torres tries to battle the defensive player there. Palomino, as he's known for, one of the goalkeepers that has excellent offensive skills, getting his team in counter-attacking position quickly. Tried to pick out Ashton Torres, but unfortunately that one did not work out in their favor. Delon Torres goes back to Palomino. Palomino sizes up, surveys the field, goes out to Luis Torres. Luis Torres calms that one down, goes back to his cousin, Ase Torres. Ase Torres goes back to the goalkeeper Palomino. From me to you, from you to me. Calm, cool, collected, altitude, showing their ball dominance in this ball game. Barrias got a little bit ahead of himself there, was able to rescue that one, because if he did not, that was a perfect position for a counter attack for Benke. Torres. Delon Torres found Ashton Torres. Ashton Torres was not able to convert on that one. Intercepted. René Leslie chases that one down calmly. Back heels to Luis Torres. Luis Torres trying to get around his defender. Picked off there. The lone wolf. The lone wolf up top, number 6, Kennard Wood. It's difficult for Police United SC to mount an attack with only one forward up top. Oh, Santiago Makin putting on a dribbling exhibition on the right wing. But ultimately, he was dispossessed as the fans go wild with that dribbling exposition put off there by Santiago Makin. Fitzgibbons taking control. Attention. Fitzgibbons, the left shot. Intercepted there. Orozco loses that one. Picked up there. Benke trying to mount a counter attack with the meager offensive weapons that they have up top. They're playing with 1 and 2 offensive players. So when they recover the ball, it's simply a matter of altitude, putting numbers behind the ball, recovering the ball, and starting the attack again. Altitude has dominated possession here in this first half. We are 43 minutes in to the first half. Nil ball game. This is precisely the type of result that the Benke team is looking for. Altitude, the homestanding team, showing a lot of attacking numbers, but unable to make any concrete gains offensively against this Benke team. Fitzgibbons. Ashton finds René Leslie turns left for shot. Drains wide of the goal, defended there by goalkeeper Pelayo. Altitude has dominated play thus far in this game, but in the final third, they have not been able to put things together. They have not been able to string passes together to get into the Benke, the Police United box, and create havoc against goalkeeper Pelayo. Benke United has played a very disciplined defensive game here tonight and have basically prevented any real threat against their goal. Center there, ball loose in the box. Referee says handball. Free kick in favor of Police United, as goalkeeper Pelayo taking his time, as he should, trying to salt away the final minutes of this first half and go to the locker room with a very desirable 0-0 scoreline. Pelayo goes long. Intercepted there by Ashley Torres. Rennie Leslie on the ball. Rennie Leslie goes wide to his wing mate. Foreman looks up, turns on the jet. Foreman centers his head. Orozco! Orozco! Oh, disappointing finish there by Andres Orozco. A man who is a leading scorer for this altitude team, one of the leading scorers in this PLB for the last 3 years, unable to get above, get on top of that one and level a shot off as the referee signals the end of the first half. We go to commercial break and we'll see you on the other half, on the other side of the second of the halftime. Tonight as well. second half. 9 ball game. Altitude FC versus Police United FC. As we see Aldres Orozco shown the yellow card for that dangerous tackle. Benke SC thus far has been able to keep the sheet clean, 0-0 ball game against this very dangerous, very strong Altitude FC in their home park. Things are looking up for Benke FC. Free kick here for Benke, goes long,
The start the second half.
cleared out there.
8:30, they have pushed the start sign. But for those of you who want to see Premier League once, you can stay up to time and down to the minute with the live action inside. But Michael has crossed in.
Benke trying to mount an offensive attack here. Foul called there by referee. Free kick for Benke Police FC. Taking quickly there. Trying to mount a surprise attack. Headed there. Just goes wide. Number 18, Florentine, wishes he could get that one back because he had a clean header on goal, but was he unable to put that one on target. Benke, gaining their confidence. As the game has progressed, Benke has been showing a bit more confidence on the ball, trying to get more possession on the ball. Number 16, Chavaria, in charge of this one, looking for someone on the edge of the box. Chavaria goes long. Broken up there by Marias. Pogba. Clayton Fitzgibbon to no one. He anticipated Makin making a run. Makin was not there. Fitzgibbon zig and Makin zag. Not a good combination. They were not on the same page. Throwing in favor of Altitude. Ball goes to Barrias. Barrias calms this one down. Goes back to goalkeeper Palomino. Palomino. As goalkeepers go, Palomino is a general with the ball on his feet. Leslie tries to get around his defender, loses that one. Benke with the short counter attack. Aldin Foreman comes in and imposes order, makes things right. Marias finds Fitzgibbons. Fitzgibbons tries to dance around number 18. Number 18 brings that one up. Gets into the middle of the field. Ball in the area. Just a little bit too tall for number 11, Ledesma. Good idea, poor execution. Ashton Torres, the lone wolf up top, battling against 3 defenders, going backwards to Renan Leslie centers that one into the danger zone, broken up there. Benke showing some muscle in the middle of the field, breaking that one up. Number 15, try to get a Romakid, gets a Romakid, faces Torres, tries to string that one through to Wood, but that one was a bit short. Wood made the run, and number 15, Ledesma, pushed that one to the other side of the run that Wood made. Benke trying to string together some passes, but as has become predictable in this game, they have not been able to string together more than 3 or 4 passes in a row, and Altitude breaks that one up. Ashe Torres goes wide to Foreman. Foreman gets around his man. Fall there. and the referee issues out a yellow card. Strange yellow card. It was a foul indeed, but I do not believe that one warranted a yellow card because it was merely a tug on the shoulder. That's not something that you typically see a yellow card for. Altitude with a free kick. Delon Torres in charge of this free kick. Altitude currently sits in third place in the PLB. What's left to be what the last two games that are left in this season, this one and the following game, basically will determine the seeding. Altitude is sits in third, Fort Loyola is in second, Verdes in fourth, Benke United is in fourth position. What we know is that Verdes will remain in first position, Benke will remain in fourth position. The only two playoff seedings that are being fought for are between Altitude and Benke United. Ashton Torres, as you see, Altitude mounting an attack there. Ashton Torres, a shot that was broken up. Foreman drops that one into the box. Clayton Fitzgibbon chases that one down, brings it down, controls calmly, finds Rennie Leslie. Rennie Leslie tries to get that one over the head of his defender. Broken up. Benke with the counter attack. Wood was caught in an offside position. Palomino pays that one fast to the wing to Makin. Wisely. Makin finds Orozco. Orozco. Nice first touch by Orozco. Showing his ball dominance, showing his ball skills. Goes back to Ashley Torres. Foul called there by the referee. Benke. Benke has really put together a stellar defensive game here tonight. Not really worrying too much about mounting strong attacks against this altitude defense, but more concerned about containing altitude in the midfield, containing altitude in their defensive third, and trying to play counter-attacking football and hoping to get a counter-attack goal and win a 1-0 ball game. But they have not been able to. Ball is still alive. Shot there, well, more like a center. Palomino controls that one calmly. Goes long to Orozco on the wing. Orozco picks that one off. As the altitude players complain about a foul against Orozco, referee says, no, play on. This is a man's game. Police trying to string that one through into the middle of the field. Nothing doing. Alden Foreman taking no chances with that one on top of the box. Was trying to get that one out to the throw-in, but inadvertently put that one in a corner position. Corner kick in favor of Police United. From what I'm seeing in terms of the formation tonight, the Police United team is definitely playing for a draw. They're trying to walk out of this Michael Ashcroft Stadium with a 0-0 draw. Let's see if the Altitude FC team is able to string together a series of offensive plays to break this deadlock. Center there, ball in the danger zone. Rennie Leslie allows that one to drain across the eastern touchline. Palomino plays it out to Barrias. Barrias calmly advances this one, looking for a teammate. Finds Clayton Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon looking for a teammate. Finds Makin. Makin goes back to his defensive line. Altitude, as they have been known to do in this tournament, are very content with ball possession. This is the reason why the Altitude team has drawn so many games. They get comfortable with ball possession, feeling that ball possession is the end all be all of the game. But in football, what wins football? Goals. Altitude has not been able to convert goals in this tournament, and that has resulted in them having the most draws among the leading teams in this tournament thus far. Center picked off easily there by goalkeeper Pelayo. Benke mounting an attack. Change a wing. Be beautiful change of play there. Picked up there. Benke trying to police United trying to get something going offensively, which has been a real task for them tonight because they definitely Coach Pelayo, Dale Pelayo has set out an errant pass there by goalkeeper Palomino. Shot! That one is high. Palomino made a serious mistake there. But number 11 for the Benke United team really let him off the hook because the goal was open and the Benke United player, the Police United player really did not take his time and put that one on frame as he should have. Relentlessly selling that foul, having his fans riled up. It was a foul. Nevertheless, it was not a foul that warranted any serious intervention by the referee as the fans are clamoring for. The fans are asking for a card, but it was a football foul. Football is a man's game. It's not a game for the faint of heart. Free kick in favor of Altitude. This one is spun wide to Makin. Makin fakes. Gets around his defender. Fitzgibbon finds Torres. Torres tries to find Orozco, but that one is broken up. Throwing in favor of Altitude SC. Makin plays it back to Barrias. Barrias calms this one down. Finds Rene. Tries to find Rene. That one is broken up. Alden Former picks up the pieces. Gets a little bit too fancy. Loses that one. Benke, Police United with a counter attack. Ball is centered. Shot! That one is deflected. Just a little bit high. And that, folks, tells you how quickly a game can change. Altitude has been controlling the pace of the game, controlling possession, but they have not been able to convert. One mistake, and they almost gave up a goal there to this Police United team. Makin tries to string that one through to Orozco, broken up. Throwing in favor of Altitude. Orozco gets around his man. Let's see what the linesman says. Linesman says that one is a corner. Let's see if the Altitude team can get some traction with their offense in this one. So far, they've been controlling possession, but they have not been able to really translate that possession into anything tangible offensively. Center over the head of Ashley Torres. Rene picks that one up. Rene showing his dazzling dribbling skills. Gets around one. Drops this one back in the middle of the field to Barrias. Barrias tries to find Orozco. Broken up. Benke on the counter. Orozco rescues that one. Rustles that one away. Luis Torres. I don't know if that was a center or a shot, but either way, it was errant. Nothing doing with that one. Goalkeeper Pelayo taking his time as he should, considering the fact that they're on the road. A draw would be a positive result here for this police team. Altitude are obligated to walk out of this stadium with positive result. So far, they have not been able to crack this puzzle that the Benke team defensively has put on them. Fitzgibbons loses that one, saved there by his teammate Foreman. As we see a multitude of changes coming in here for the altitude team. Coach Zeric Torres is trying to find a solution
Just coming out
to this
for altitude, entering the field
stalemate.
for Ashton Torres, Gabriel Ramos Jr.,
Gabriel Ramos coming in,
Gibbon. From the
Petillo coming in,
field,
Mark Petillo Jr.,
and entering for Santiago McKean, the gunman, James Mejia.
James Mejia coming in on right back for Santiago Makin. So, Coach Zeric Torres shuffling the deck, trying to find something, trying to find an answer, trying to get some positive offensive movements going on to crack this code that the the Police United team has put in front of him tonight. The altitude team thus far this season has been very consistent in terms of their play, but they have not been able to get points at home and on the road. They've had a significant number of draws this season, which has really jeopardized their opportunity to play CONCACAF football this year. They won, remember folks, they won the opening season. So a finish on top of the table in this closing season would have automatically qualified them for CONCACAF football. But they have not been able to really concretize on their efforts. They've played beautiful football, but they've not walked out of the park with wins for the most part this season. Altitude thus far this season has 25 goals in favor and 16 goals against for a goal difference of 9. They've had 5 draws, by far the most of any team in this league, especially in the top 5. They've won 6 games, drawn 5, lost 1. They've only lost 1 game, imagine folks, and they sit in 3rd place. They have the same amount of losses as the Verdes club, but they have significantly more draws of that, as they've not been able to really convert on the opportunities that they've had offensively. They play free-flowing football, nice offensive football, but they do not score goals. Their play in the final third has been lacking. As we see again here tonight, as a testament to the point that I'm making, a 0-0 ball game as we enter the second, the latter part of the second half. Benke mounting an attack here, broken up there by Ashley Torres. Ashley Torres plays that one out wide to Foreman. Foreman finding Petillo. That one is broken up. Throwing in favor of altitude. And the altitude fans are riled up with the physical play of this Police United team. But they cannot really have any claim against this Police United team. They're a road team. They're trying to secure a draw or a shocking 1-0 victory against against this altitude team. That's what they're playing for. That's what their formation is showing. That's what their body language has shown all night. That's what their intensity has shown all night. Altitude has to find the solution to this puzzle. Altitude is playing possession football, but the possession is neutral. It's lateral. It's back. It's going back to their own goal. It's not positive football that Altitude is playing tonight. James Mejia showing his defensive prowess there, breaking that one up. Gabriel Ramos Jr. Gabriel Ramos Jr. gets around one, gets around two, still in play. Gabriel Ramos Jr. streaking down the right wing. He just missed the connection there with Mark Petillo. James Mejia loses that one. Benke. Police United with a golden opportunity to convert on a counter-attack play, something that they've been waiting for all game. But Kennard Wood slipped in the slippery conditions of this Michael Ashcroft Stadium and was not able to convert on that counter-attacking opportunity that presented itself for the Police United team. Orozco still on the ball. Corner kick in favor of Altitude. Luis Barca Torres, responsible for executing this corner kick, trying to put one of his teammates on the end of one of these lasers that he's known for. Luis Barca Torres, the man with the most educated right foot in this Premier League football. Torres with the center. Low striking center. Cleared there by the defensive line. James Mejia puts that one back in play. Recovered there by Police United. Palomino taking his time, looking for an outlet. Goes to Mejia. Mejia calms that one down, looks up, tries to find a teammate, puts that one into a dangerous situation. Mejia put a 50-50 ball there for Ramos. That's not the type of pass that you want as an offensive player because it puts you in a position where you have a difficult time controlling the ball and you are at risk of getting your ankle pinched by the defensive player when those 50-50 balls are put into play. Luis Torres with the ball exactly at the half-field line. Luis Torres trying to put this one at the top of the 18, trying to break the stalemate that we have here in the Michael Ashcroft Stadium. 0-0 ball game. Altitude FC, Police United FC, battling it out on a slippery cold night here in the Michael Ashcroft Stadium. That one is chipped there by Ramos. Petillo dances on that one, strings that one out to Barrias. Barrias finds René Leslie gets around one. René Leslie with a shot. Headed out there defensively. Wood controls that one. Tries to maintain possession. Finds his teammate. Dances on that one. Balls spun out wide to number 22. Number 22. Iglesias trying to center that one. Intercepted there by Ramos. Iglesias still on the ball. Iglesias trying to get around Ramos. Ramos showing some defensive prowess there. Pokes that one off the field. Iglesias throws it in. Mejia intercepts. Benke with a shot. Police United in the last 5 minutes have shown the ability to transition from defense to offense. Altitude has to be careful where when the ball is in play where the ball is in play in the middle of the field. If they turn over the ball in the middle of the field and give Police United a short field with the opportunity to transition, they may be in danger. the Police United team has shown the ability, as we see a center there by Garcia, Miguel Garcia trying to find Orozco. That one skims off the head of Orozco. Goal kick in favor of Benke. As I was saying, folks, Altitude has had the lion's share of the possession in this ball game. But possession does not win football games. Goals win football games. Thus far, no team have been able to penetrate the goal line of their opponents. So Altitude has to be careful when they turn over the ball in the middle of the field and give this Police United team a short field with the opportunity to transition and to get a quick shot on goal. Altitude really has to concentrate on capitalizing on the various opportunities that they've had so far and try to get a goal and force this Police United team to play a more offensive game, because the longer this game stays 0-0, the longer the Benke team can play defensively. Palomino lost that one into the box. Picked up there by Roscoe. Roscoe puts that one across the goal line. Petillo. Shot by Luis Torres. That one is a bit high. And this is one of the things that you have to admire about football. The game has been at a stalemate for the majority of the minutes that we've played so far. But everything can change in a second. One shot can determine the outcome of a football game. So we have to be always alert and ready for the exciting moments that present themselves in these games. Number 12 tries to go along in that one. Picked off there by Foreman. Muddling a little bit too much with the ball. Fortunately, he's bailed out by number 23, Castellanos, Danny Castellanos, with that foul. Palomino goes long, tries to fire Leslie, overhits that one almost into the bleachers. Rennie Leslie was wide open. Palomino was a bit too hurried with that one and was not able to put that one on the feet or on the chest of Rennie Leslie, throwing in favor of Police United. Police United, mounting an attack. Wood gets the wrong one. Wood drops that one into the corner. Wood, that shot across the goal drizzles a bit wide as we see the rains coming down once more here in Independence. April rains, great for the mangoes, great for the cashews, but not great for football because it makes the field slippery and makes the play a little bit more tentative. Petillo tries to control that one. Broken up there. Police United on the counter. Bud. That one straight to the Bud. A little bit too long. That touch a little bit too heavy for Bud. Palomino goes quickly. Tries to find Orozco. The linesman says Orozco was in a offside position. Rightly called by the linesman. Altitude playing this game as if it's not necessary, it's not a must. They do not have the intensity of a team fighting to improve their playoff standing. It seems that they are satisfied. They're contented with the position they are in with regards to the playoff. This is the penultimate game. There's only one game left for Altitude after this one in this season. They have the opportunity here to secure the second position, to secure home field advantage in the first round of the playoff. But they're playing as if it doesn't really matter. Whatever happens. Que sera, sera. So in here for Police United as they roll along into the box. Police United putting 4 people in the box, trying to get something going here. Headed out there. Cleared. Big clearance there by Luis Torres. Orozco tries to find Leslie. That one is intercepted by Benke. Still Benke possession. Sweep there by Foreman throwing in favor of Police United. As we get to the waning moments of this second half, neither team has been able to put their stamp on this one and secure 3 points coming out of this one. Corner kick here for Benke. Let's see if Benke rolls the dice and puts bodies into the box, trying to get the opening goal for this game and pull off a shocker here at the Michael Ashcroft Stadium in Independence, the banana capital of Belize. Benke with 5 players in the box as we await the center, trying to see if they could get something on the board. Cleared out there by Ashley Torres. Number 24 fix. This one, the referee calls a foul, handball, free kick in favor of Police United. And to put the cherry on the cake, he issues a yellow card to Delon Torres. Again, questionable yellow card because it was a shot and Delon Torres made a football play trying to block the shot. Unfortunately, the ball hit his hand, but the referee determined that he put his hand out intentionally trying to block the shot. So we have Police United with a direct kick, a free kick at a very, very, very sweet position on top of the 18-yard box. This is one of the shots that football players dream about. It's ideal for a left foot shot or a right foot shot. This is the position, this is the distance that you can get the ball up and over the wall and down on the frame of the goal. Goalkeeper Oscar Palomino, very, very conscious of that fact, putting a 5-man wall in place, recognizing the danger of this shot. We have number 24, Jalen Pelayo, taking this on. Wasted opportunity there for the Police United. Jalen Pelayo ought to have taken a little bit more time and measured, as the old lumberjacks, the old carpenters would say, measure twice and cut once. Jalen Pelayo did not measure twice on that one. Foul in favor of Altitude FC. As the clock winds down, tick, 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 tick. Altitude is secure of a player position, but a positive result in this game, a win in this game, would put them in second place in this league, giving them home field advantage for the first round of the playoffs against Port Loyola. The way how things are set up right now, if the playoffs were to start today, it would be Verdes against Benke United and Port Loyola against Altitude. The only thing that's left to be defined is if Port Loyola is going to be second or Altitude is going to be second. Currently, Port Loyola sits in second place with 23 points. The identical amount of points that Altitude has, the identical amount of points that Benke United has. The sole separating factor is the goal difference. Port Loyola has a positive, a plus 14 goal difference, while Altitude and Benke United have a plus 9 goal difference. So Port Loyola holds the advantage in terms of goal difference, but if Altitude were to win this game, it will put them in a beautiful position. Wasted free kick there by Luis Torres. Something totally uncharacteristic of Luis Torres. Missed kick there by James Mejia. Ball is picked up there by the Police United team. Ball still in the danger zone. Ball floated into the area. Cleared there by Ashley Torres, putting some order in place. Ashley Torres saying, not here, not today, not on my watch. as we have a Benke player down with what seems to be cramps. Whenever you see a player, a player's leg be stretched out in a way that the player that is on the ground legs are being stretched out, they that is clearly a sign of a cramp. As we see the medic for Police United rubbing the hamstring of this player, which again another sign of cramps with a game like this that has taken a physical toll on all the players on the field. One of the first areas that players experience cramps is in the hamstring, the quad, the quadricep area, the front of the leg, and the hamstring area. Those are the primary areas that players experience cramps in these types of games, these types of rigorous games, especially where the Police United team has been defending tooth and nail with their lives trying to secure at least a point coming out of this one. I spoke to one of the members of the management team of this Police United team, Andres Makin Sr., coming into the ball game tonight, and he said they were here to play for a draw. Obviously, they have executed their game plan to perfection because thus far it's a nil-nil ball game as we wind down to the final moments of this ball game. The home standing altitude team has been unable to get on the scoreboard. Let's see if this counter attack makes a difference here. Orozco, 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 Orozco. Last ditch defending there by the Benke United, the Police United team. Number 11, Ledesma, making a desperation sweep there, clearing that ball over the end line. Corner kick in favor of Altitude FC. Altitude pushing bodies forward, trying to get on the end of this one. That one is headed out there. Cleared. At this juncture of the game, the Police United team is thinking defensively. If we have to clear the ball, it doesn't matter where it goes. Anywhere will do as long as it's not in our goal. Four-man tries to get to the end of that one. Altitude players protesting vehemently that was a corner. The referee says no. It is a goal kick in favor of Police United. Goalkeeper Pelayo taking his good old time, as he should. They are as it currently stands. The Police United team is going to walk out of this stadium with a 0-0 draw. Precisely the outcome that they came here for. They realized that they were up against odds, that the altitude team are in a position at home with their home fans backing them solidly, and they are the favorites in this one. So the Benke team, the Police United team came to play for a draw, and they have executed their game plan almost to perfection. Very few shots on goal against them, very few shots on goal in favor of them, but it's a 0-0 ball game. This is what they wanted. This is what they're getting. Let's see if Altitude can turn the table as we enter the last couple minutes of this ball game. Goalkeeper Pelayo with the goal kick. Picked off there by René Leslie. Pushed in the hole there for Garcia. Garcia finds Leslie. Leslie strings that one, squares that one across the 18-yard mark. Picked up there by Garcia. Foul in favor of Altitude. This is one of the shots where Luis Barca Torres excels at. Unfortunately, Luis Barca Torres was just substituted out of the game. So let's see who Altitude gives this opportunity to. Andres Orozco and Gabriel Ramos Jr. standing over this one. Let's see who takes this one. This is shot. This is a shot that is very well positioned for a right foot kicker. The the Police United goalkeeper Pelayo putting 4 men in the wall. I would have thought, judging from the distance, judging from the position, he would have he would have put 5 men in the wall. Yes, as we see now, he indeed adds another man to the wall. Goalkeeper Pelayo taking his left post, leaving the wall to defend his right post. Let's see what Orozco does. If it is Andres Orozco that gets the opportunity to execute this free kick in favor of the Altitude team. Tense moments here at the Michael Ashcroft Stadium as we enter the final moments of this game. One of the final opportunities for Altitude to get on the scoreboard. Referee trying to enforce some order here at the top of the box with all the jostling that's going on there. Orozco steps up! Shot! Pelayo calmly collects that one. Wasting some time. As he should. That's very smart football on the part of goalkeeper Pelayo. Ball still in play as the Altitude players ask for a foul. Goalkeeper Palomino picks this one up. Palomino has to go long. Goalkeeper Palomino has to go long because time is running out. Time is running out. Finds Orozco. Orozco not able to control that one. Foul call on Orozco. That was a 50-50 ball. The linesman says Orozco gained an unnatural advantage on that play. As we see the Police United team content with this 0-0 result, taking their time, trying to milk this clock as much as possible. Delon Torres heads that one defensively. Petillo skies for that one. Ball string 2. Broken up there by number 5, Mateos. Altitude trying to mount a late rally here to get a goal, trying to rescue a win in a game that they've controlled for the most part in terms of possession, in terms of opportunities. Renan Leslie dances, bicycle over that one, drops that one into the middle of the box, cleared there by the by the Police United defense. As we enter the final moments of this ball game, Altitude aggressive, trying to get this W. Police United defending, trying to secure this draw, trying to secure a point. One of the very evasive points that they've gotten thus far this season. Benke United sits Police United, that is, sits at 6th place in this league, just above Wagia at 7, just above Bandits at 8 at the 8th spot with 8 points. They've only been able to muster 8 points thus far in this league. They've scored 10 goals, given up 18. 18 goals given up. But tonight, very importantly, they have not given up any goals thus far. As we see Altitude putting a lot of bodies, as the Mexicans will say, todo el carne asador. Everything goes. The kitchen sink is being thrown in here because Altitude realizes that they have very few opportunities. This might be the last one for them to get a goal. They've put everybody except Mark Petillo and the goalkeeper and the guy that's taking the free kick in the box, trying to rescue this win in front of their home fans. Center ball loose in the box. Oh! Ready. Renan Leslie. Goal, Renan Leslie. Goal, Altitude. Securing this win at the very last minute. Snatching a win out of the jaws of a draw. As we see the Police United players upset, animated, aggressively attacking the referee. I am sure at least two of them are going to get a yellow card, if not a red card, because of their actions, bumping the referee, physically aggressing the referee, which is a no-no in football, folks. But nevertheless, despite the antics of the police team, René Leslie with a smashing goal. The ball popped loose in the area, and René Leslie did not pardon the Police United team. René Leslie showing himself as a prime-time player. When all the chips are at the center of the table, everything is at stake. This is when the big players step up. And René Leslie has shown tonight that he is a prime time player. René Leslie with a big goal here for Altitude that will catapult them into second position in the PLB, giving them home field advantage for the first round of the playoffs. As we hear the Altitude team song booming here at the Michael Oscar Stadium with the loyal home fans that have braved the rain and come out tonight here to support their homeboys. Altitude up 1-0 as we come to the end of this game. Very shortly, folks. Very shortly. As we see an altercation there on the southern sideline. Police United players walking off the field in protest of what they feel was a goal that should not have been allowed. But nevertheless, a goal. A yellow card dished out there to Aldin Foreman for a hard, aggressive tackle. This game is going to have significant added minutes. So it's not over, folks. Altitude leads 1-0, but the Police United team has a few minutes if they're willing to put the offensive effort together to draw this football game. Free kick in favor of Police on top of the 18-yard box. This is well within range for a direct shot to the goal. Let's see what the Police United team does with this opportunity. Goalkeeper Palomino putting 3 men in the wall, which is a bit abnormal because this is a shot that this shot is well within range. Shot high and over the goal. Altitude now gets an opportunity to kill time, but they have to be careful. There's a change. There's a last-minute change being made here by Altitude. Number 7, goal scorer, René Leslie, getting a well-deserved standing ovation for a stellar performance. Even before the goal, René Leslie was the MVP of this game for Altitude. He has been substituted and number 2 replaces him. Delton Williams replaces him in this game. As Altitude foul call against James Mejia. Altitude content with letting the final moments of this game tick away. Delon Torres goes back to his goalkeeper, Palomino. Palomino strings that one wide. As the referee signals the end of this one. Altitude victorious with this 1-0 ball game. As we say good night from the majestic Michael Ashcroft Stadium, special thanks to Will Mejia and the PGTV crew. Mr. Magdalene on the controls, and the cameraman bringing this one, making it possible for you to, for you to view this one live and in color in your living room. We sign off. Good night. Belize. God bless. Oh, brother. Oh. Bad goal, man. This is Wow. Hello.